Hi guys, and welcome to New Books in July. One of the books came out in June, but it's very end of June, and I couldn't make it on my June list, but I wanted to add it to July because there are a lot of mysteries coming out in July. So if you're a mystery fan, suspense, thriller, now is your time. But the very first book is Survive the Night by Riley Sager. It comes out June 29th, 2021. This one is a book about Josh Baxter and Charlie. So Charlie's a girl and she decides to do this rideshare home to Ohio, and it sounds like a good plan, but there has been a campus killer. Charlie has it weighing on her heart that one of her friends died from this campus killer, and as the night goes on, it's a bit of a cat and mouse game of whether or not Josh might be. Josh is like going home, I think, to see like a sick father is his story. But you know, Riley Sager. We'll see what happens and finds out. But they driving through the night. I mean, if there was a campus killer, why would you like do a rideshare, number one, and number two, why would you go overnight? But sounds good. I read one by her a few years ago set in New York, and it was very fast paced, very easy to read. It didn't catch me by surprise, but I still really liked it. I think it was The Lock something. I don't remember. But I'm excited for this one because I do enjoy her writing. And mysteries are a little bit different, especially for me. I don't put mysteries on my list like ever. But the next one is not a mystery. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. It comes out July 13th, 2021. This one, I think it said something about like Schitt's Creek in the description, and I read every single thing that Tessa Bailey puts out. I love her rom-coms. Some of them are really actually funny and hilarious, and I've gotten used to her writing. Some of the stories I don't love because of the characters, but that's usually the only flaw in the story. I usually still love the storylines, the storytelling. But this one is about Piper, I believe. Is it Piper? Piper and Brendan. Brandon? Brendan. But Piper is a bit of a party girl. I wouldn't say she's a mess. I don't know. She ends up in the slammer. Her dad cuts her off. And then she meets the sea captain, who obviously you have to be very strict in order to be a sea captain. So I'm guessing, I would think it's an enemies to lovers, but maybe not. But I'm guessing he's an opposite of her, definitely an opposite of her. Book number 3, I'm so excited about. It's Totally Folked. It's the Good Folk Modern Folk Tales #1 by Penny Reid. It comes out July 20th, 2021. I love the Beard series, which are down there, which I usually film in front of, by Penny Reid, and so I'm on the bandwagon. And this one is, I think they're folktales retellings according to the title. And they're really cute titles. Totally Folk sounds completely something else. But it's about a boy who's like strict and like everybody sees him as a certain way because he's like the town sheriff, I believe is what it is. And they see him as a certain way, but he wants something real, something kind of to grab onto. And in comes this girl who's a movie star, I believe, and she's very not in the strict way. She's a creative mind. But the movie star book in the Beard series was my favorite book, so I'm really excited for book number 1. Book number 4 is a mystery again, and it's For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. It comes out July 20th, 2021. So the first book I read by Samantha Downing blew me away. It was such a good debut novel, and it was like inside the mind of a killer. This one sounds really good as well. It's about a teacher who wins like Teacher of the Year. His wife hasn't been seen in a while. One of his students' moms was, like, the student thinks she was murdered, or it's one of his parents. I don't know if it's mom or dad. And the student's looking into him. And so I'm guessing he's a murderer, but we'll find out. But yeah, it sounds really good. It is book number 4, and it's mystery again. They don't usually play a big thing in there, but book number 5, and last but not least, is Isn't It Romantic? The Bromance Book Club #4 by Lyssa Kate Adams, July 20, 2021. So this one I'm so excited about. I love the Bromance Book Club journey. Some of them were just okay, like the characters, but I love the storyline. I loved the first book characters so much. This one is also, again, kind of like the first book where it's a couple that's already been together. And this one is about Vladimir, and you hear about him like through the other books, and it's just hilarious and funny. I think he like farts a lot. But Vladimir is this big Russian guy, and I think he's in a one-sided relationship. His wife was like, I think it was a marriage of convenience, and his wife, like her father disappeared, and there's some mystery behind her. So I want to read it. I'm so excited to find out about Vladimir and Vladimir's wife. Through the other books, you don't know he's married until the very last one, and it's kind of a bombshell that's dropped, but I'm so excited for it. Tell me what books you're excited for in July, and I will check them out down below. Please subscribe if you like these kind of videos, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye.